There's the garrison. Onto the garrison and the governor. The courtyard looks empty.
I'd have expected 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚖 to post some 𝚤𝚘𝚘𝚗 as guards.
𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚖 must be further in. We clear the garrison this time. 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚖's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Look! Intruders! Calm down! We can escape across the roof!
The garrison has fallen to darkspawn!
That explains why 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚗's 𝚤𝚘𝚘𝚗 were trying to run.
Of course! Now's your chance!
Good one, Rook! 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚗's blighted.
𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘𝚗! Traitor!
Wait! Jacobus?
You have them, Lucanus!
Okay. Now for 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚝.
I will see you dead! If it's the last thing I do before the flight takes me! There we go!
All of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
Wait, these aren't unreal.
I see the comic is working!
Struck, Lucanus!
That should speed things up.
Say the word. It won't end any differently. Be ready. Don't you die? Why don't you give up?
We were quite ahead.
Say the word!
Attack from afar! Nicely done, Rook!
We have them now!
If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
It wouldn't have made a difference.
neither will my death. My comet could have helped stabilize the city, but it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
Maybe Treviso will survive. Maybe not. You've lost the right to know.
You must be so proud. Leaving this city in the grip of murderers.
You say you did all this for Treviso 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘, to protect it, but you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Another question about the crows, Lucanus.
Go ahead.
Do you have any say in your targets?
You want to know if my victims deserved it?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have asked.
Everyone wonders. I've never killed an innocent by my count. I cannot say if yours would agree. I'm doing embroidery.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time. Rook! I should have wine. We should toast you.
𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘 is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Untom remain, though with 𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚘 gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
It's going to take a long time to get rid of all the blight.
For this city, every hour, every day of toil is worth it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antam and the Blight.
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing, that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
𝚘𝚗𝚜𝚎?
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, what he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
What was it Nev said? That killing the demon in the Fade could do it?
Could. She says there are no guarantees. Besides, our circumstances are unique.
Because you and Spite were forced together.
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
If you can manage it, that's a good idea.
It's the only answer. For both of us. And for my family's safety.
So why don't you sound happier about it?
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
If it came to that, you could handle him. Or are you worried you wouldn't be able to put him down?
I worry that I'd miss him.
If Spite gets his freedom, it's his choice what to do with it. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people clear before.
Get the new supplies, will ya?
Yes, Lorelei.
You had quite the stack of letters. Intrigues from home.
Exactly what I am hoping. There's upkeep, repairs. I'm being asked if I should redecorate the main dining room. I'm not sure what to do. I make a mistake, I'll got to repay or kill me.
My entire Minratha's apartment could fit in your main dining room. If you're looking for help, you've got the wrong address.
So our local detective is making news again? I know a guy, real low in the threads. Wants to show up. Real small. Play him and you.
Is it true the Isle have any tea?
We didn't go near 𝚘𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚝.
Have you heard about this 𝚘𝚖𝚖𝚎𝚗𝚝?
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
One day we'll come here and not get mixed up in something.
Well, then what would we do for fun?
I've got a few ideas.
Until then, it's reading the paper. What could go wrong?
Are we tempting fate now? That is fun. So, what are we after?
We're looking for the phrase 𝙬𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎 brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? 𝙲𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎 and Rana Savas, investigators?
Right. That. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
Docktown couldn't ask for better protectors.
Oh, it could, but we're all right.
There. 𝙬𝚘𝚎𝚎𝚎 brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you 𝚤𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎?
Where did... How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
My hero.
I wasn't already. Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.